Are you ready? Are you ready? We're about to get down and dirty. Down and dirty. Down and dirty. Yes, I'm gonna start with the shadow deck first. I want to be mean to you first, and then I want to be loving afterwards. Okay? That's okay. That's just how I do it sometimes. Oh, do they not want me to be mean to you? They do. Oof. Okay. What do we have here? We have need for validation. It says seeking reassurance for your achievements, emotions, or decisions. Self-sabotage, undermining your success by procrastinating. Negative self-talk or fear of failure. Resentment, it often festers, causing a desire for revenge. Let go of the past, find peace. Okay. Vulnerability, face hidden anxieties and insecurities head on and don't let them control you. No boundaries, difficult to establish healthy respect. Take care. ¿Qué dice? Take care to ensure your needs are met. So somebody is not being nice to themselves. And they're letting other people be mean to them too. Let's see. So you're still in like the cycle of like, and that's okay. First off, I just want to tell you that, okay? So don't go getting upset because I said this to you. You're still in a cycle of needing validation, okay? And that's okay because you're working through solar plexus stuff, is what I'm hearing. But because you're not standing in your power, you have a hard time with boundaries. You have a hard time holding up your boundaries. And in turn, that's making you angry. It's making you resent the people around you because you're not taking control of it. Okay? So understand that by you not taking accountability of the shit that you're actually doing to yourself, you're hurting yourself because you don't have those boundaries. So this vulnerability here, so you don't feel like you need to be vulnerable with anybody. And since you're not able to be vulnerable with anybody, you're not able to be vulnerable with yourself. Why is that? You're scared. You're scared of being vulnerable. You're scared of facing whatever it is this vulnerability will bring. Whatever emotions it's going to let you feel that may be too much for you. It might even bring you to some sort of like anxiety attack is what I'm seeing. And what I started to kind of tap into it, and then I started to have a hard time breathing, and then I was like, okay, no more, I don't want to see that. So you need to learn how to ease yourself into the vulnerability, because when you begin to let yourself ease into the vulnerability and really see and feel the emotions that you have coming up, you'll understand a little bit more of why you're doing all of these other things. Does that make sense? Because you got to think about it. When we're scared to feel something, when we're scared to see something, we've put up all these barriers, right? And they're not boundaries. Boundaries and barriers are two different things. Boundaries are the things that you put up to protect yourself from other people to preserve yourself, okay? But in the positive way. Barriers are the ones that we put up to completely protect everybody around us and from ourselves, okay? Now, when we're looking at the self-sabotage here, you are hurting yourself. Yeah, it says here negative self-talk or fear of failure. Like, this fear of failure that you're feeling is very real, but also understand the dichotomy of that in itself, right? So it feels so real because you've told yourself over and over again that it's real. Okay, so change the story. Change the story that you're telling yourself. Or ask yourself, why is this so scary to me? Why am I so afraid of failing? And then go from there. Listen, I am not against using ChatGPT, okay? If you really want to get to know yourself better, use ChatGPT. And then when you, okay, so this is a good example that I can give you, is when you go and you say to ChatGPT, you say, why am I so afraid of failing? Can you give me some prompts that will get me to understand myself on a deeper level about my fear of failure? Y ya. Y sigues así. With everything that you have a question about, like, what is my fear of vulnerability? Why do I feel fear of vulnerability, chat? And then you ask it, can you write me some, 5 prompts that will get me to know myself on a deeper level, and do it one by one. That way it builds. It's slow and you can take your time. You don't feel overwhelmed. Okay. I do this very often. Okay. You no te voy a mentir. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like using ChatGPT because I don't have that person to person, thing as much. Okay. And the same thing for validation. Figure out why it is that you have this need for validation outside of you. But for this, it's just, all I see is the solar plexus. Like, you don't have personal power right now. Like, you don't understand your personal power. This is solar plexus stuff. So eat yellow foods, bananas, drink yellow drinks, have the color yellow around you. You can even Google, even use ChatGPT for this. Look up solar plexus chakra, prompts and stuff like that. I want to get you skyrocketed into some healing work, okay? And then you can do it that way. And your boundaries, Bobby, you need to really get down and dirty with your ground and center, okay? You really need to, like, get in there and be like, you know what, I'm gonna meditate for 10 minutes and do one where you ground and center, and then you can set up your boundaries there. You say to yourself, anything that doesn't serve me goes. I set up my energetic wall. I have videos on my IG where you can do this. But you need to have these boundaries, my love. Yeah, you need these boundaries. The resentment is only for you. The resentment is with yourself. You think it's with other people, but really it's you. It's the version of you that lets all these things happen. So you're going to have to learn to forgive yourself. Do we need more of these? They said yeah. I think they said like 3 more cards. So yeah, you still have some toxic tendencies. That's happening right here. Okay, you may be projecting your unresolved issues onto others. Don't cause harm. Again, that's the resentment. You're blaming other people because you don't know how to figure out your own shit. Again, I'm going to be the one to tell you there's nothing wrong with that until there's something wrong with it. So you tell me, is there something wrong with that? Do you see it now? Do you feel it now? There's 2, 1. Defensive, yeah. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. Fight yourself. You're the one who's doing all this. Okay? Unconscious resistance to facing unresolved issues. Explore them with curiosity. That's why I said use ChatGPT. Because you can't get mad at nobody but chat. Okay? And chat is AI. And really, the only person that you can blame there is yourself. Because you're the one who asked the question. The amount of times that I wanted to throw my phone across the room. I'm not gonna lie to you. Last one. Self-doubt. Yeah. It's often just a perception and not a reflection of your true abilities and your worth. Yeah, none of this shit is real, babe. Just work through it. Work through it. Use chat, man. ChatGPT will do wonders for you. All right. And honestly, like, you're worthy. You know you're the best. Right now, you're just a little foggy. You're a little blinded. That's all. So, work through it. Ooh. Oh, my colors is everywhere. Oh, you need to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. You're worthy of it. Okay? I love you. I love you. You're the bestest. You're the sweetest. You're resisting it. Look at that beautiful butterfly. You're resisting change. It's okay though, you'll get there. Take your time. Take your time. We gonna get there. I always get so like, I'm not gonna lie to you. This competitiveness. Who are you competing with? Because the only person that you should be competing with in this life is you. Internal battle is what I heard. Internal war. You're being really mean to yourself. I need you to stop. You need to stop being so mean to yourself. You need to be a little nicer. And then you can carry on. Let's see what my oracle deck says here. Yeah, pick up the torch. This is a message. I got this one a while back. It said pick up the torch. So you look like you're in the dark right now. There's a torch right there. I don't know why you didn't pick it up. What's going on? So are you feeling like hopeless or something? Yeah, you're feeling like hopeless, like you don't know what to do. You don't know what decision to make. You got some grief you're trying to work through. Grief. Yeah, I just made a video about this the other day. Ooh, that gave me chills. This is your sign. You know what this means. This is your sign. So, this is your sign. I'm sorry. And you need to come as you are. Because it doesn't matter however else you think that you need to show up. You need to come as you are. In your entirety, in your wholeness, in your truth. Okay? You don't need to put on another mask. You don't need to put on another mask because you already got too many on. And you're working through that. Okay? So come as you are. You're more than enough how you are already. Excuse me. Regulate yourself. I know that this decision is going to make you super, super nervous. I know that grieving stuff is going to make you super, super nervous. But you need to be able to regulate yourself. You need to be able to breathe deep in through your nose, out through your mouth. Come back to your center and then remember what it is that you're trying to do. Remember the purpose. Remember the purpose. Because there's always unconditional love for you. No matter what. Unconditional love for you. The number 69 is balance. Okay. Unconditional love. You're tired. I'm hearing you're tired. You're exhausted. You're like, what is that? Tienes sed. You're thirsty. You're like, you're craving something. You want something. You're like, you just want something new. You want something different. You want to be nourished. You want to be filled up. You know, you want your cup to be filled. And yeah, I get that. I get that. What do you need to tell them, Spirit? They say you're a love song. I think that they're talking about like you're worried more about like all the things that you want. And that's not a bad thing, okay? But you're looking at it in a way where it's like you don't have it. You're coming from lack, okay? And remembering that you're worthy of it and that you already are that love makes you magnetic, okay? It makes you even more magnetic. So when you think about love songs, right? And I'm not talking breakup songs. I'm talking like these love songs where they're talking about like, oh, how much they love this person, how amazing this person is, like the, you know, like just the beauty and the awe and the resonance of this human being, right? In these love songs, like that's you. Remember that. That's you. Okay? You're not missing anything. You're not missing anything. You already are that. You just gotta remember and pick up the torch and keep it moving. Keep it moving. And your grief, cry it out. Cry it out. Scream it out. Punch it out. Whatever it is that you need to do, but let it go. Let that grief go. However it comes. If you need to write it out, write a letter to the grief and then burn it or throw it away or whatever it is that you need to do. Yeah, let it go. What is you doing? Can y'all elaborate on this, please? What is you doing? They're showing me somebody like it's like I pick something up from here, right? And then I'm just like, oh my god, okay, oh no, never mind. And then you're like sitting there, and then you're like, you know what? Oh my god, yeah, okay, I like this. All right, cool. Actually, oh fuck, I don't want to anymore. And then you're just like doing this thing where you're like going back and forth, and you're like going back and forth and going back and forth, and then they're just like, what are you doing? Make up your mind. Make a decision. You know, this is your sign. You know, like come as you are. You'll be fine. You are unconditional love. Okay, you are worthy. And then this one is by La Dance. A message for a lot of the collective right now is to dance. I danced earlier today and I felt amazing. Okay, that's how you move energy around. Dance by yourself in your room to your favorite tracks, to your favorite playlist. It doesn't matter. Just dance. Move your body. Okay? Because then you keep doing this, you know? You keep doing this, and then eventually you're going to be like, you know what? All right. You're going to open up the book, and then you're just going to start fucking reading it. And then you're going to figure it out. You got to remember your power. You have to remember your power, my love. You have to. Because you are so powerful. You're this magnetic human being. You're creating constantly. Like you're doing so good. And I know that all that other stuff is foggy and it's muggy and it's scary and it's ugly and you don't know what to do. But just pick up the torch. Pick up the torch. You got it. Pick up the torch That's all I'm really like, I'm hearing is just pick up the torch. You see where it is. You see where it is. You see where it is. Go get it. And then let yourself be loved. Déjate amar. Let yourself be loved by the universe, by the people around you. Because you deserve to be loved. Unconditionally. Okay? You do deserve that. There's people who are capable of doing this for you. You're a love song. Like, you being a love song in itself just makes you like worthy. Because you're worthy just because you exist. I don't have to give you another reason of why you deserve to be loved. Of why, like, you know, yeah. It's time to release. Go move your body. Go scream into that pillow. Go punch the pillow. Go take a bath. You know, like, write it out. Write a letter to that version of yourself who's holding on to these old patterns. The version of yourself that is just used to these cycles, but you're done with it. To the version of yourself, that inner child of yours that needs to hear that you love them, because they want to hear that you love them. Profess your love to your inner child. Profess your love to the, I don't know, the 13-year-old you that once had this idea or this belief or whatever of what love was, and now you're coming to realize that it's not even that. Write a letter to your parent, you know, telling them, thank you for what you did for me, but you fucking sucked. Right? It doesn't matter. Any kind of letter. If you need to write a letter and cuss somebody out, do it. Do it. And then burn it after. Say, thank you, I release you with love. Okay? If you need to write a love letter, I don't know, to somebody else who wasn't in your immediate family. If you need to write a love letter to a past life version of you, do that. Doesn't matter who is to, but write a love letter. Write a letter releasing these people from your life, cutting the cords, because you don't need that. And you can do it so many types of ways. You can write, you can just dictate it, you can write a video, you can record a video and then talk to them like that if that helps you better, you know. Or you could do like a cord cutting where you don't necessarily have to do 2 candles, but you can just envision, you can tie 2 cords right here, and then, you know, like, just envision it being cut, and then later on cut it with the scissors, and that's your, so long as the intent is there for you to release this stuff. You can do it all types of ways. You can work with it through ChatGPT. I'm telling you, there are so many things and so many ways that you can do it. Ask your ancestors for help too. Your ancestors are always on standby. It doesn't matter if you're white, it doesn't matter if you're black, it doesn't matter if you're Hispanic, it doesn't matter if you're Asian. Your ancestors are always on standby, ready to help you. Always. Stop asking other people. Stop looking to other people for the answers that you have within you, for the answers that your ancestors have. You keep asking all these other people what their opinion is, what their thoughts are. Have you asked yourself? Have you asked yourself? I love you, but you gotta stop looking to other people. And then you gotta look at it again. So ask yourself what you really think, what you really feel, what you really want, what you really know, and then look at it again. Because you are the source of your own wisdom. Okay? Do we need to do more of this? Here we go. That's right. ¿Qué me van a decir aquí? Yeah, you're supported. You're supported in every decision that you make, in every step that you take. You know, like, every single step of the way, everything is divinely guided, and you need to know that you are so divinely supported. You are so divinely loved. You You're not alone. You're not alone. You were never alone. Ever. Your guides have always been with you. Your ancestors have always been with you. Your angels have always been with you. Your higher self has always been with you. Okay? And if you have a divine counterpart out there in the ethereal working through stuff with you, they're with you too. All you have to do is ask for guidance. Ask for guidance. But that doesn't mean you're asking for guidance outside of you, because they are you. And yes, your reality is you as well. But what I'm saying is that when you ask for guidance, ask them to give it to you in a way where you will understand. And then ask your higher self. Ask your higher self for guidance. Your higher self is going to be thrilled for you to start making that connection. Because a lot of this shit that came out in the shadow stuff, that shit is not yours. This is shit that you absorbed. Because when I see it, it's like I see you, and then I see this aura, but then I see like all these little blotches, like all these spots of like things in your aura that I've just attached there, that just stick in there. And that shit's not yours. It's not yours. You just accumulated all kinds of limiting beliefs, all kinds of projections in your aura, because you're a very empathic person. But you just kind of like shut yourself off. And you just started collecting people's shit because you didn't know how to cleanse yourself. And you didn't have that personal power to really like protect you. So, yeah. Again, you're enough. You're enough. Look at that beautiful sun coming in. Oh, I love the sun. You need to spend some time in the sun. Look, you are enough, okay? I'm telling you again. I'm telling you again. Because the universe is reiterating to you that you are enough. Because you think that you're not enough. You think that you're not worthy. You think that, you know, like whatever it is that you're trying to do is not going to happen because you're a bad person, or because of the things that you did or the things that happened, whatever. You're enough, okay? Deja eso. Deja todos esos pensamientos que no son tuyos. All that stuff that you're thinking is not yours. It's okay to receive. Because there's unconditional love. Yeah, you're unconditionally loved. You are so loved. And it's okay to receive. That's it for all that. Listen, your worthiness, you can ask prompts for that too, and I hope you move through that. Finally, my books are open again for the weekends. I am overseas and I'm 16 hours ahead, but my books are open again. So if you ever want to book me, understand that it's on the weekends and it's in my time, 16 hours ahead, okay? But in the meantime, go ground, my love. Go stand in the sun, put your bare feet on the grass, you know, take a bath, take a shower, hug a tree, breathe, okay? Because you deserve it. Own that love, own that worthiness, because you do. You do have it. You're worthy of it, okay? And listen to your body. When your body says, I want that, listen to it, okay? So long as it doesn't help hold your, keep you in an unhealthy place. Let's see what the picture cards have to say now that the beautiful sun's out. Oh, the sun always fills me with like happiness. Uy, 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 uy. ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Phrases. Motivation. Never give up. Yeah. Look, you're doing amazing. You've come so far. Okay? And don't give up. Because you're gonna fucking get there. You're gonna get there. You're gonna fucking get there. And you're doing an amazing job at it. It's okay to ask for help in your healing. Okay? It's okay to ask for guidance. Because you always have guidance at your fingertips. But yeah, my books are open again. So if you want to do some energy clearing, some inner child stuff, whatever it is, take a chance on it. Take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on me. I help you work through some stuff. Don't worry about it. I got you. It'll make you feel good. It'll make you feel happy afterwards, okay? But I love you. You're doing amazing. This is your sign. You're getting all kinds of messages and stuff coming through. You're going through a huge change. This is also your sign. So, yeah. I love you. For whatever reason, this one came up. Don't lose focus. Look at the sequence of the numbers. Okay? You got it. You got this. I'm cheering you on. I'm right here with you. Okay? All kinds of stuff going on right now with the planets and just the shift of consciousness in general. Okay? So you're doing amazing. I love you. Okay? Bye.